This is part 2 of the spoiler removal and install, and I just want to say that I did reapply a little bit more Goo Gone and let it sit, and the results, I mean, this glue is a lot easier to come off in chunks. I mean, so I would just recommend, letting it work, and this has been the easiest that it's been able to come off. So I'm going to finish cleaning all this up, and then we'll come back for the next step. So essentially what you're dealing with is these type of anchor clips that open up underneath the hole. So what I did was I actually went under and caught them, and I used this to cut from the top. So I used the wire cutter and I just pried it open enough to be able to cut it, and then grab this part will drop out of the bottom. But err on the side of safety, use eye protection if you take that route, because the tops of these become projectiles. As you can see, there's one right here, and there's one that actually shot all the way over here. So just be very careful if you're going to do that route. So here's the one that I was able to actually keep intact, just to show you folks. But this is what you'll see on the top. And again, it opens up underneath. So to just pry it up, it's a losing battle. So what you want to do is maybe cut this part with the wire cutter just under the rubber washer, and then this bottom part will drop, and this is the part that will shoot out. So make sure you have something to protect your eyes. I just gave this car a quick sponge bath with a wet rag followed by a dry microfiber cloth, and then I went over it quickly with my polisher just to get any extra residue of the Goo Gone off and create a nice surface to work with. Moving on. For the plugs, the hole plugs that I went with, they're both 5/16 8mm, but one has a fatter head, so I'm trying to see which one will fit better in the holes. But just so you know, it's going to be the 5/16 or it's 5/16 or 8mm hole plugs. And so here are the two plugs again. Just want a size comparison next to these holes. Let's see. So the 5/16, it's perfect fit. And this little lip on top might actually be a good thing to apply some silicone underneath just to give it that extra security. These are the locking ones too, though. So these are just perfect for the fit. I don't want to put it in yet because I may not be able to take them back out. But for these holes, I think with a little bit of silicone, either one will work. So I'm happy about that. Finished product with the hole plugs installed. I decided to use the one that had a fatter head, as it sealed better with the silicone, and it covered more, actually covered the hole better. From what I understand, these are the 4 holes that the Hellcat spoiler will actually use. So I'm hoping that is the case. But I've actually ran out of time again today. Duty calls, life calls, and so at least I was able to get this far. I guess cleaning off all the adhesive goo and everything took a lot longer than I anticipated. So that means that the install of the spoiler is right around the corner, but it will need to be a part 3. Once again, this is Ryan from Riding in Style. Yeah.